cool. I'll rock with it. I ain't fucked up about it. Welcome back, Team TWC. It's your boy TWP Popcorn. Y'all already know what time it is. 10 a.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. Sunday, 6 p.m. Wednesday, aka another day in paradise. Anybody new, thank you for hitting the like and subscribe button. Keep me in your algorithm because it's your algorithm. You program YouTube for what you want to watch, so you remember to keep me in there by liking, commenting, and subscribing. That way they know to show you more of my videos because you'll like, comment, and engage. Y'all already know how we do. I'm rolling up. Hopefully y'all either ready or almost ready. Either way, we gonna get the new videos rolling. Shouts out to the videos because I ain't trying to hold y'all up today. I'm trying to be in and out. Still got to show y'all what's behind me in the tent. Also, y'all see it's bright lights and sunny in here. Although it's raining outside, it's sunny in here. Shout out to the indoor gardening. That's why we do it. Shout out to Heather. I seen she was live. And also I was watching a part of DJ Tanya Renee because I was over there last night for part of the video, but I had to catch a little bit more of the replay. Didn't quite catch it all, so making sure I didn't miss somebody that said what's up. Gotta go make sure I get my networking on over there because shouts out to DJ Tanya. She'll give you somewhere to kick it at every Friday and Saturday night. You just gotta be there. Alright, says I like my video, so we good to go. If you don't like your video, who's supposed to like your video? Duh. Looks like I forgot that the TV was plugged up. But that's cool because at the same time I also forgot to record for Rumble. So we gonna start that up before we restart that. See, that's a good thing about doing it live, baby. Y'all get to see all the behind the scenes. Welcome back, Rumble. It's your boy TWP. Got another video for y'all. Y'all know to go check us out on YouTube every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Also 6 p.m. Wednesdays. Y'all know how we do. We got some videos to get into. And I ain't trying to hold y'all up. Pick a string, whatever you want, you can get. Indica sativa, never rolling plain Jane. I know some people, if you want drive 50, we ain't gon' cop any. Little mama got plenty, so many strain, pumping the flame, nothing but dro. One for the brain, one for the body, one for the soul. Running with strange, keeping the party under control. Up, away, flying, how far are we gonna go? Smoke team in the building, gotta miss what the deal is. Wrecking knives coming with Burns, Felix with filming County Boy, got the liquor. Casso was on the fader, Stevie came with the greenery, mixing multiple flavors, whatever you want, homie. Tell me when to say when. How about you and your friends? Come get with me and my friends and keep it real with me, girl. I don't want to pretend like this is a new thing. Really, that's what it's been like. What up, beat after beat?
Hey everyone, welcome to today's Cannabis Reform segment on why Safe Banking Act for the cannabis industry is unlikely to pass during lame duck session, something many investors in the cannabis space really don't want to hear. We'll break down the reasons behind the delays, the role of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, and the implications
what up,
for
Joy
the
X?
cannabis industry
Appreciate
and
you stopping through.
We'll also touch on the potential impact of the Trump administration on cannabis policy. So first up, why it won't pass. The Safe Banking Act, aimed at providing cannabis businesses access to traditional finance services, has faced numerous hurdles. Despite bipartisan support, it has struggled to gain traction in the Senate. One major reason is the competing legislative priorities during the lame duck session. With a limited number of legislative days left, Congress is focused on passing critical budget bills to avoid a government shutdown. So let's now shift to the delays and challenges. The Safe Banking Act has been delayed multiple times due to political maneuvering and opposition from key lawmakers. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has prioritized comprehensive cannabis reform with social equity components over standalone banking legislations. This approach has slowed the progress of the Safe Banking Act, as Schumer has been reluctant to bring it to a floor vote without broader reform measures. So what is or what was Schumer's role in all this? Chuck Schumer's stance has been a significant factor in the delays. He has emphasized the need for comprehensive reform that includes social equity provisions, which has complicated the passage of the Safe Banking Act. Additionally, Schumer has faced opposition from Republican leaders who have blocked attempts to include the banking reform in larger legislative packages. So on the flip side, one may beg the question that if this were to pass, and here's our perspective, if the Safe Banking Act were to pass, it would have likely have happened already. The bill has passed the House of Representatives multiple times, but has consistently stalled in the Senate. The ongoing delays suggest that there is insufficient momentum to push it through the lame duck session. So if that's the case and it doesn't pass, what's the impression of Schumer that he'll leave behind among the cannabis industry? In the eyes of cannabis investors, Chuck Schumer's tenure as Senate Majority Leader will be remembered for his cautious approach and in a lot of ways incompetence when it comes to cannabis reform. While he's been a vocal advocate for legalization, his insistence on comprehensive reform has hindered the progress of incremental measures like the Safe Banking Act. This has left many in the cannabis industry frustrated and uncertain about the future of federal cannabis policy. Now moving forward in the new Trump administration and their potential impact. Trump and his administration, they could bring significant changes to cannabis policy, but will it happen? During his previous term, Trump took a hands-off approach to state marijuana laws, despite rescinding the Cole memo. Recently, Trump has shown more support for cannabis reform, including endorsing Florida's Amendment 3 and backing federal rescheduling efforts. If Trump prioritizes cannabis reform in his second term, we could see progress on issues like banking and rescheduling as mentioned in previous episodes, which as we know would be a long overdue change for this industry. In conclusion, here at TDR, we believe the Safe Banking Act is unlikely to pass during the lame duck session due to competing legislative priorities, delays caused by political maneuvering, and opposition from key lawmakers. Chuck Schumer's focus on comprehensive reform has further complicated the bill's progress. But as I said earlier, the Trump administration is evolving in their stance on cannabis, and it could bring significant changes in federal policy. As we move forward, the cannabis industry and investors will continue to watch this closely, hoping for more decisive action on cannabis banking reform in the future. One thing is for sure, many who follow this industry will be following the developments very closely. So there you have it. If you have any questions, we'd love to hear back from you. Leave some comments below. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done already, and smash that bell for all notifications. I keep saying this from time to time again, 2025 can't come fast enough. What happens here in the future, we're about to find out. Thanks again, everybody, for watching.
Shout out to Google Bean Co. because I don't know if people who are watching are noticing, but Google Bean Co. is carving the land, and it's a good one. It's a good way to put yourself in front of people. Everything that's going on, I really like it. I like Giggles. Giggles is cool.
She's a great person. Her and Sam are just really good people. Beautiful heart.
She said she took over everything. All the stuff.
She has a way of just like wiggling in and being like, hi.
Every Friday on the Higher Desert Exotics podcast, we give away packs just like these from Giggle Bean Co. So if you'd like a chance to win, like some of our lucky winners, then come check us out at 6 p.m. on Fridays, Mountain Standard Time, for your chance.
Channels 1.
My name is Dave Hawley. I'm the principal scientist at Fluence, and I wanted to take a minute just to talk a little bit about far red light. What is it, how you use it, and in the context of where we are today, how we continue to research far red in the context of cannabis production. Right off, why don't we just start by saying what is far red? Generally, when we talk about far red, we're talking about wavelengths in the 700 nanometer to 800 nanometer range. So that's just outside the range of visible light. That's typically like 400 to 700
check out
nanometers.
DJ
Broadly
is.
speaking, far red light makes plants think that they're in the shade. So when a plant's in the shade, it's thinking to itself, I'm not getting enough good quality light, and I need to expand and stretch out to get to where the light is better. As you can imagine, this informs kind of the strongest impact that far red has on plants. It stretches things out. And we can use that. It's a really, really good tool for crop steering. Given the right circumstances, far red can be a useful tool for enhancing photosynthesis. And in the case of cannabis, we have seen some cultivar dependent situations where the red and far red light ratio can significantly alter secondary metabolite profile, giving us more of certain terpenes, less of certain terpenes, and so on.
Brian Poole here at Texas Original, one of Texas' few licensed medical cannabis producers. And I'm here to talk about some of the experiences that we've had here doing research on far red with Fluence. One of the first experiments we did was way back in 2020, where we looked at including far red as part of the spectrum that we delivered to the cannabis plants during the flower phase. And essentially what we saw was that far red, when added to par, did increase yield, but it didn't increase yield any more so than just adding more par light itself. So the next experiments we were looking at was trying to use far red to manipulate flowering. We wanted to see, is there any way that we can use far red to kind of promote flowering and counteract something like delivering a long day? So if we deliver a photo period longer than 12 hours, can we use far red to counteract that and reduce our time to flower? And what we saw was even under the 14-hour control with no far red, we did continue to see some flowering. So there's some evidence there that a strict 12-12 hourly schedule is not necessarily needed for cannabis production. So it could be something maybe a little bit longer than 12 hours is suitable for a photo period in the flower phase. One of the last experiments we looked at most recently with far red was trying to understand what does far red do in an outdoor natural environment, and is there any benefit to trying to mimic that indoors? If you look at the far red environment, as the sun sets, you're starting to see a reduction in par light, but you're seeing a relative increase in far red. As the sun gets low on the horizon, you're getting more transmission through plant canopies in the atmosphere, and that more or less increases relatively the amount of far red that's getting to a plant canopy. So if that's what's happening in a natural environment, we tried to mimic that inside a grow room where we had our par light ramp up and ramp down over the first and last hours of the photo period. And then at the end of the day, that last hour before the lights would completely turn off, we delivered different amounts of far red light. And again, compared to that no far red control, we didn't see any difference in yield or flower development time with the different amounts of far red. As the dosage of far red increased at the end of the day, we saw increased plant height. The shade avoidance response we're very familiar with in cannabis. But when it came to things like flower development and yield, we didn't see any benefit to far red light or mimicking that outdoor sunset environment.
So we'll talk a little bit about what we've seen in Fluence's research as it pertains to far red applications in different crops. In the case of primary vine crops like tomato and like cucumber, far red is a really good tool for steering the crop. Specifically, if you have a need to expand the vine in particular, a bit of far red can go a long way. In the case of strawberry, what we've seen is that particularly in June-bearing cultivars, if you apply far red through the winter season, you can have a much better canopy architecture. In the case of strawberry, that means a more expanded canopy with larger leaves. So lastly, I think I'll mention a little bit about what we've seen in cannabis. It doesn't seem to offer a whole lot of value to improving cannabis production, whether that's in terms of canopy architecture, whether that's in terms of bud quality or yield. I think there's still potential, and we're continuing to explore a few different things, including the study that we have going on right here. It's an area of opportunity and more exploration, but if I were a cannabis grower right now, I probably wouldn't deploy far red on my crop unless I had a very specific reason to do so.
So the way that we do these research projects, we look to the voice of the customer, we look across to other crops and other research, and understand what are people asking for, and deep down, what aspect of a certain spectrum, what's the outcome that they're trying to achieve. And so we'll take those thoughts, we'll take that other research, and we'll create experiments that we can deploy here in a controlled environment to really understand, okay, what aspect of something like far red, what aspect of that is leading to an outcome, whether it's morphological, whether it's reduced time to flower, or something increasing yield. looking at that and understanding what aspect of the spectrum is leading to that outcome. So we're not just creating research projects through our own internal discussions. We're looking to the voice of the customer and understanding what are they asking for and why are they asking for it, and trying to test those things in a controlled environment so that if we do ultimately create a product, we understand what it's doing and how growers should be using it.
So this is day 3 of the KOV challenge. So one of the things that we're supposed to do is ask a question, and one of the questions I'm interested in is, what do you think about my channel? When I started this channel, I started it, well, for me, I'm a type A personality and I needed to relax. I have some disabilities that are related to stress, and it seems like people like them and watch them. But you guys tell me what you think. Bye.
Y'all know to go check out Melinda Elliott, one of our favorite Buy Me a Coffee
Just before
Level
this
2
YouTube video
members.
starts, I need to say here that this video is made for educational purposes and documentary purposes, and this follows all of YouTube's guidelines. I follow all of the rules, so YouTube, please don't mess my video up, because this is an educational video and I follow your rules. Yo, I'm Drew, and today I'm in
Y'all know to go
Thailand,
check out that
and one
big
of the most
homie
common
Rob.
questions I have been getting in recent
Y'all know to go hit him up. You know the big homie in the chat. Appreciate him stopping by, spending some time with us. I'm over there right now on my cultivation channel, doing my networking, making sure I'm linked in with him. You see what I'm saying? Gotta do your networking.
months is, hey Drew, didn't Thailand make everything illegal again? Aren't they gonna make bud illegal again? What's the situation? Like, I thought it was all gone. Well, I'm in Thailand now, and that is not the case. I figured I would film my day in Thailand and show you what a normal day in Thailand is like, if you like going on holiday for the greenery sort of stuff. And then also just explain that, no, nothing has happened. Nothing's really changed. Let me show you just how crazy, normalized, and just how legal it is out here. And then, in general, let's just have a good time in Thailand. So I'm literally right now just starting my day off with some piatella, with some local Skittles actually, super fire. I want to go meet some elephants. Like, I want to go to a place where they just have some elephants, maybe we can feed them. I only want to go to like an ethical one. I don't want to go to a place where they have them like caged up. We have one place where it seems like they have just like a couple of elephants that roam around free, and we want to see them. So that's our plan for today. Let's go see some elephants, find some flour. That's basically my plan, is just film my day in Thailand and show you what a normal day out here is like, in case you were thinking about coming out here at some point, which if you haven't thought about coming out here and you like the green stuff, then that's a no-brainer for me. But so, look, you gotta be careful going out here. Look, you might see this place and be like Crocodile Farm, and it says, "We hunt crocodile," but I swear, if you look at the reviews on there, yeah, it's just people saying it's just like animal abuse out of its mind, bruv. So you've really got to look up the reviews for places that, like advertising animal stuff over here. Like in here, I can guarantee you, where it says it has like the show times and stuff, I can guarantee you if you go to one of these, it'll be like somebody opening up a crocodile and like sticking their head inside the crocodile's mouth and shit. Oh, see, even then, we got here and the driver tried taking us up the road to like a different elephant place where we come up and we see like where they're like riding them, and like obviously we don't want to do that. We just want to see some elephants that are like kept in nice conditions, you know. We don't want to ride them. See, this place much better. They ask you, do you want to feed them, you want to shower with them? We definitely don't want to be showering with them, but we do want to feed them, so, or at least just see them. And I know you can see them for free if you go places, and you know, you can go up to see the big Buddha and see them for free, but like, this is a sanctuary and they're keeping them nice, and that's what we want to see.
Oh yeah, he talking about going to Thailand, so hell.
For like feeding.
I know they got some good weed over there, so that's what I'm interested in.
Okay, amazing. Because yeah, this is like their little their feeding spot, so it's not the greatest, the biggest spot ever,
So
but
Tahitian
it's really
treat,
get fed,
right?
and then afterwards they have like a whole place to like roam around and stuff. That's actually really cool. Oh my god, hello. Oh my god. Like, bruv, this is sick. Get to
feed an elephant. They got bananas for us to feed the elephants with. Hey! Oh, it's actually crazy. I'm next to an elephant right now. So I can feed them with these bananas.
Are
we meant to peel it or just... we just give it... No, what do you mean peel it? Do you reckon you can peel it in the wild, bro? He's like, wait. Oh my god. No! He dropped it! What are you trying to get, bro? Maybe just try and get one, G. Oh my god. You dropped a couple, bro. So I'm gonna have to pick them up now. Make sure you get all of them. So, you know what's crazy is, so some of these elephants are from, like, the elephant show, like, they're rescued from, like, some of the shows, and, like, literally there's, like, an elephant show, like, down the fucking road. You know what I mean? Like, but then, like, some of the other ones are just, like, ones that were unhealthy from the wild, and they help them out, they get them going here, and then, yeah, it's pretty cool. I've still got a couple more bananas left, so let me try and chuck out these, little bananas. Whoa there, Mr. Man. Yeah, you can get some. You can get some. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, and you got one more? There you go. I think we got here at the right time because it's just before closing and they just brought out extra food for us to give them. Like, bruh. So that was a good way to start the day out here in Thailand. Get to see some elephants, and yeah, it's really hard to find like an ethical place in Thailand for elephants in general, let alone somewhere that you can just like walk up to and then go see some stuff without like a booking. These places also close really early because obviously the elephants, after most places close at 4, this place closes at 5, but most places, like, you know, after 5 the elephants get to go do their thing. That's the whole point of it being a sanctuary, right? Like, obviously it's not much of a sanctuary if you just let tourists annoy the elephants all day, right? But yeah, super nice, seemed pretty ethical. I mean, I feel like maybe there could be some other ones that would maybe be slightly better or something, but I'm not really too sure because you can't really see where the elephants go afterwards, right? Compared to a lot of places, especially where our taxi driver tried to take us up the road, where they had like saddles on the top of the elephants and like people ride them and stuff. Yeah, definitely the better option. No way our Grab driver is still here waiting. Should we just ask him? Yeah. Well, I mean, we need to book it, right?
Probably not. Do you want to go join it?
Yeah, I want to go join it, yeah. Alright, how many dispos on the street? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I think I've miscounted. 9. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. Gummies, yeah, that's one. Alright, so just jumped out of the cab. We're in Patong Beach. This is the spot. A lot of people, like maybe if you live here, you probably don't like this place, but for tourists, it is the spot. Like if you're in Phuket, this is where like all the activities are, like at nighttime activities. There's loads of shops here, loads of dispos. Like, bruv, look at this. So this isn't Bang the Road. Bang the Road is the one with that Patong Beach thing, but you walk down here and there's loads of stuff down here. Hella dispos. One of our favourite shops is down here, which is called Jointed. Sorry to interrupt the video real quick, but I just have to mention that we are about to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I think we're less than 150,000 subs away. So if you enjoy this content, maybe hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Maybe you've just forgotten to. I think our plan right now is to see what fire Jointed have. Hopefully they got some nice bits. Later on this evening, there's some Muay Thai. There's the Bangla boxing stadium. They've got, I think, a fight going on. It's Thursday. I think they do it Wednesday. Sorry, it's Friday, sorry. I think they do it Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Yeah. So that's the main plan. And also, it's been a while since we've tried finding some new shops out here. So I think the goal is going to be try and find some new dispos. Oh my God, look, listen to this, yeah? This place, it's like, they sell like super traditional whatever, but like I don't think they realize that this song that's playing is a soundtrack from World of Warcraft. Like this isn't like a Thai. Jointed. This is the spot. This is where we're at, bro. This street is crazy. You'll always have people like trying to drag you in to have massages and stuff. Which, bro, get a massage out here. You might think that like all the massages out here are like fake, but they're actually legit. Like they're real massages. You know what I mean? Not no funny business. Damn, the menu is massive here, bro. So nothing new on the menu since I've been here like in the last couple of days. But I think right now I just want to try some of the piatella. Okay, so we're walking back to Bangor Road, but there's so many like little fake markets that sell like the fake designer stuff. It's actually so funny. Maybe we'll go in one actually at some point. I'll show you guys what the quality is like over here. I personally don't wear any fake stuff. not my vibe. I will buy maybe a fake piece out here sometimes if I'm like going on an ATV. So I don't want to get like a real piece fucking dirty or whatever. But the quality over here is crazy. So if that is something you're into, I'm sure you could find some mad pieces. I've even been into a couple stores where like, you know, you're just looking around and then they go, better quality in the back. And then you go in the back and like literally you're in like a whole other room and they got like one-to-one pieces. They got like Rolexes and stuff. Like it's fucking jokes. But maybe we'll go in one at some point. For now, we're just walking to the beach. We want to check out some new shops. That's the... It's literally wonderful stuff. Yeah, we're going to go past another shop which is Coffee and Kush. I think it's like part of Jointed as well, but it's very strange. It's a weird way to have a shop, but they have some of the wizardries that they've run out of stock over in that one. So we're going to go there. We're going to head down to the beach, and I want to find some new shops, like some shops that I haven't been to yet. Because there must be new ones since I've been here last. I haven't been here for like 7 months. There's got to be new shops, right? And if they're a new shop, that means the flower has to be somewhat new, right? Alright, we're just crossing this main street into Bangalore. Look at this. Look at the shoes they here. Wait, let me show these shoes in the video. Damn. Got dunks. They got Tihor, bruh. The whole shebang. No dunk highs though. Dunk highs? No dunk highs. Sweet, bruv. Even sick, bro. So walking down here, and somewhere down here is just one of the funniest dispos you'll see for a while. Bro, every day I go past this restaurant and it has a queue outside it. This is super early as well, but normally it has like a queue here. I don't understand. Like, I'll be real, like I would never eat on this street here, you know what I mean? So I just maybe it's good. I'm not going to risk that. Okay, so you probably can't tell where we're going right now, but this place, this is the dispo. This tiny little window. Like, this is the shop. Just this window, bro. Like, it's a little takeaway thing. Like, that's crazy. So look, I'm on the side of the street right now, on the pavement, and I'm just here smelling jars, bro. And it's so safe. They don't think you're going to run away with it or nothing like that. I'm just holding a big jar right now. We're just on the side of the street, smelling bud. Bruv, like, this is how safe Thailand is. You ain't running away with this. Do you know how long you'd get in jail if you tried to do that? So, like, look, this is Coffee and Kush, and bro, we're just here. Like, that is crazy. Look, we just walked out, and look, now the restaurant has a queue. Like, bro, I've never seen anywhere on the street that has a queue. If anyone can tell me why that restaurant has a queue, that would be great. Hi, we're gonna go down Bangalore Road, this crazy road. It's a bit of a madness. There's a lot of maybe degenerate shit on this on this road, but let's get to the beach and see what's here. Hey, look, check this, yeah. It's got everything you could want. Strip club, Burger King, and some bud. Wait, somebody was telling me in my stream that this place is like, it looks like a legit shop, but it just sells hella fakes called Just Fashion. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, look at that, bro. Alright, so we're coming to the bottom of Bangalore. I haven't seen a crazy amount of mad stuff here, but look at this place. This was called something else, right? It was called Weebly Wonka. So we just went past the place. I didn't really want to film because it's a bit sketch, but they had watches there, and they were literally like, I think I asked like what the price for this one was. They were like, oh, 5,000, which obviously you wouldn't be able to get down, but like they have like crazy good looking fake watches for probably like 100 quid. Like, right, it's mad. Alright, walking down the beach, gonna just see if there's anything interesting in any of these shops that we sort of go past here. Hopefully we can just find at least 1G of something nice, right? Like, what is this shop? This is literally the shop. Is it, well, some of the shops out here are crazy. What is this? Oh my god, bro, look at this. What? We're going there right now. We're checking out what the fuck this is. Even this one is just like a little hut on the side of the road. But look. Let's go to Weed Station. Like, look at how many shops. There's a shop here, there's a shop here, there's a shop here. So it's super strange because there's a counter here, but we're going up here. So there's Bottom Bloom here, but then this is also a shop here. So I don't know if they're two different shops. So being in probably look there. Please no stuff immediately if you're a beginner. Nothing too interesting in there, to be honest. They even had some special ones in like jars, but they just didn't smell amazing. Should we even give this one a chance? It really doesn't look very good, this other one. There's quite a lot here. They do have a lot of bud here. Yeah, some of the WhatsApp. That's not too bad. This is the smaller shop. Good, how are you? Yes, I did see that, but then I looked inside the jar and I was like, anything fresh?
Fresh.
Fresh.
This one has come alright.
Orange S1, I don't know about, but Sub-Zero. Everyone has like a fresh batch of trop cherry right now. So that is the trick for coming out to Thailand. Ask them, yo, what is the freshest? They'll ask you sativa or indica, and you go, no, what's the newest? What's the freshest? And then they'll go, what, fresh, new indica or sativa? You go, I don't mind, just what is the freshest? Because otherwise you're going to smell it, and it's going to have this like weird Thai smell to it. Well, you can't have a name like this without making me want to come in. Bro, they got cookies tins, look at that. Grand Smoker Auto. Grand Smoker Auto. Cake runs, Skittles Rainbow, Trips. Oh, there's a menu right there. Ah, it says there. Oh, it says where they're from? Or is that just the genetics? Do you know, which ones are the freshest, like the newest? I think they got a blue sushi on the menu though. Let me smell this if this is legit. Oh, it's not open. Yo, I've never seen a sign like this. Vomiting not allowed, bro. If you've got any mates who white, yeah, show them that. One last one on the street maybe, unless we can't see one, and it's this one. It's it's literally this, Amsterdam. Alright, let's have a little look. The guy's just playing pool. Literally. Hello. Let's see that, there's one more just down there. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, where is this place? Can't even really see the sign. I'm like, where is this place? Yeah, it's not here. I'm guessing it's this door. Weed? Yeah? Yes. This one. So like there's jars here, there's jars up here. Because it's a massage parlor. Well, that was probably the most random shop I've ever been into in my entire life. Can we get down this way? Does it lead us to where we want to be, or do we have to go back? Why would you name your shop Coffee? Oh, bro, I know why it's called Coffee, and it looks like he's sucking a dick. It's because it's a weed shop and a coffee shop. I guess. Right next to it, you got Panda Weed. Another shop, bro, it's like the skinniest shop ever. Like, that is the whole shop where that guy said, that's it. CBD massage? Oh, yeah, what's this one? Yeah, I might have a quick look at this tiny little one. Can I smell the blue Skittles? Yeah, and is there anything else fresh? It's okay, thank you. Thank you. So, pretty much everything that I just looked at from there just smelled like it being on the shelf.
Superfood parents in the building. What up to the video sponsors? Always a pleasure to see y'all.
Tiny little shop like that. This is the thing. This is what I wanted to show you guys. When they try to say indica, sativa, you gotta just be like, no, I want the freshest. Weedland.
Stuff that together.
Weedland. Hello. See, this is why you ask what is the freshest, because they've just gone in the fridge and instead of looking at all of this stuff on the counter, we get to look at this stuff. And it's all fresh. Right, we've got some compound Z here, and you know what I'm gonna go for? Because it's actually fresh, it smells really good. That is why you asked to see the fresh stuff. I got some compound Z, it was 500 baht for the G, which is like a tenner or like 11 quid. Super reasonable. Hopefully it's actually good, but it smells really nice and fresh, so that is what you want. And I think now we're gonna try and head to Burger King, Taco Bell, some of the safety. Bro, they have like the fish that like do your feet, which I think they're illegal in the UK. Right, I think those fish things are not legal in the UK. And we're trying to go to a boxing thing. We're trying to see some Muay Thai. I've been out to Thailand so many times and I've never seen Muay Thai. Oh shit, I just heard the bell go. Oh my god. I hear Bangla boxing. I'm thinking, who's that? So yesterday was a really fun day. I'm so glad I went to that Muay Thai fight. We saw some crazy knockouts, and some of the flair I got was decent. The compound Z was decent. Even that one that I got from that other weird strop wasn't the worst. We always find some gems out here in Thailand where it doesn't seem like they're going to do anything anytime soon. They were trying to change stuff, but it doesn't seem like it's actually going to happen. Not anytime soon, at least not for the time being.
Which parent are you? In the bustling city of Nutriville, a group of extraordinary individuals has emerged, known far and wide as the Superfood Parents. They are on a mission to transform their families' lives through the power of nutrition, one delicious bite at a time. Meet Chef
What up, Six Bowls is bad.
culinary mastermind behind the Superfood Parents playbook. With boundless enthusiasm, she welcomes you to embark on a thrilling journey to becoming a true superfood hero.
She said they being adamant.
But what exactly does that mean?
That's hard as hell for people that don't know what that word means.
Parents are everyday heroes. These superfood parents lead the charge for better health, but not with
adamant. Dang it.
They lead with carrots and whole food fats like avocados. And instead of masks, they lead with mangoes and berries. Fruits and vegetables are the disease-destroying arsenal of heroes. Are you a disease-destroyer superhero for your loved ones? Fruits and veggies fuel the mission of heroes like Veggie Vixen. Are you a Veggie Vixen for your loved ones? Dedicated to ensuring their loved ones thrive on a diet rich in faves, fruits and vegetables. Here's your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to guide your family in superhero status by reaching the highest levels of health and wellness daily. Become a plant-powered titan, a superfood avenger, or even a face crusader by earning 5 points for every fruit or vegetable eaten. It's a fun-filled quest where nutrition meets excitement. All of the digital details are at superfoodparents.com for the full experience. Superfood Parents has also created workbooks, where you'll discover the tools you need for success. These workbooks give you the heroic strategies to craft your grocery list like a seasoned hero. Which means you now have a playbook to even track your weekly meals like a true champion. And engage in mind-bending nutritional education with word searches that will keep your family entertained and informed. So, are you ready to join the ranks of
They'll be fucking people up about me like, oh, this guy. Yep. I can talk shit in 6 different languages. All of them fluent with high vocabulary.
To become a sponsor, just visit superfoodparents.com.
Can the odor of marijuana by itself establish probable cause for an officer to search your car on a traffic stop? We're going to talk about that today, and really the answer is it depends. It depends on what state you're in, and it depends on the facts of your situation. But I'm going to jump into this because I want to read to you a story that I found that actually kind of goes perfectly along with this, and maybe yourself or other people that you know have found themselves in this situation. So, one example is this gentleman by the name of Orlando Dixon. He had actually just been driving. He went to pick up his daughter, and as he stopped at a red light, he noticed a cop car behind him. And even though he wasn't speeding, he wasn't doing anything illegal, he began to get the impression that the officer was really kind of right on his tail, looking for anything that he might be doing that was wrong. Now let me add these facts into there. He was also a young man. He was in his 20s. He happened to be African American. So how did this turn out? Well, he ended up getting pulled over. When he did get pulled over, immediately he had to provide, because of the state that he was in, his license, and he had to make sure and also provide his registration. Now the officer grabbed that license registration, went back to his vehicle, ran his background, wanting to make sure he didn't have any active warrants or anything like that. Then he came back, and you want to guess what the officer asked him? Search your vehicle. Okay, this was his question. Asked him that. Dixon said he told him he would not authorize him to search his vehicle. So then the officer began to look around. He got in a little closer into that near the window, and he said something like this. You know, I think I smell the burnt odor of marijuana. I'm going to need you to get out of the car. This is exactly the subject we're going to talk about here today. Because of the officer getting a whiff of pot, supposedly the odor of marijuana, is that enough to ask this gentleman to get out of his car and search his car and be able to basically find whatever he can within that car? Now, that's what happened to this poor guy. And now for him, there was nothing that was found. There was nothing that was wrong, but he was held on the side of the road for over 45 minutes. They continued to search his car. He was displaced with his daughter on the side of the road and missed the event that he was supposed to be taking her to. And so this issue happens all over the country. We see it taking place all of the time. So the first thing I want to do is start to break this down and talk about how police officers rely upon this all the time. In fact, they use this as a tactic in order to get into your vehicle and establish probable cause. And so think about this for decades. This has been used as a tactic because why? If marijuana is illegal in the state that you're in, then arguably they could make the determination that if they smell the odor of marijuana, then that might establish enough evidence to warrant a search, a warrantless search, right? They don't have to get a warrant. They can now at that moment search your vehicle. So let's identify some of the states that we know have fought against this and it's no longer applicable, and let's talk some distinctions between what they you might be in and how it affects you. So let's first start off. One of the examples that we see here is, for example, in Maryland. In Maryland, one of the laws that was passed, it basically says 10 grams or less of marijuana has been decriminalized. And so as a result of that, the appellate court has come back and said that the odor of marijuana by itself is insufficient to establish reasonable suspicion
She
of
said
criminal
I was
activity
live yesterday.
and not
This
enough
little premiere
cause
podcast.
for a search as well.
Hey, that I probably wasn't even in the
Colorado
chat.
Supreme Court also threw out drug convictions in
Shouts out to me for being
2019,
busy
and
this
since then,
year.
based upon that the police had no
Got
reasonable
premieres every day,
suspicion or
like shit. The
justification
chat just do what the chat
whatsoever
do.
to hold somebody, in one example, a man in his truck, waiting for a
Y'all
dog
know
to
to
show
come
up,
in
a
and
drug dog to
network,
show up, and then they
steal you
sniff
a
the
show
vehicle.
maybe.
They threw out that conviction
Especially
because
if
they
I ain't
said,
here, somebody
why?
gotta keep it popping.
Well, marijuana is legal.
I got
in
y'all
this
place
state.
a network.
Because it is legal, it has been decriminalized. That does not provide reasonable suspicion or probable cause for the officer to do anything as it relates to the so-called whiff of pot. Now, this isn't always the case in every state. For example, in Michigan, the Michigan Supreme Court has said that it is permitted. Now, even though here's the rule in Michigan, and if it's anything less than 2.5 ounces of pot, then that has been decriminalized. But anything above 2.5 ounces is still against the law. So as a result of that, they've come back and said, well, because there is some illegality associated with possessing marijuana, then we're going to say if the officer smells it, then there may be a chance there's more than 2.5 ounces there. So it's allowed there. Another example is in Florida. Even though,
he might be.
in every one of these states, the laws change to some extent every year.
That cop might be half Saint Bernard or fucking German Shepherd or something and have an incredibly high sense of smell. It could have just been a joint in the ashtray, a roach from 2 days ago that he smelled. And now he's talking about, nah, it was a pungent smell and I have an acute sense, so I detected it immediately. Yeah, man, sit your sensitive nose having ass down somewhere before you get fucking. Let me play the video.
Medical marijuana is allowable, just like it is in Texas. If you have what's called a Texas Compassionate Care Act card, if you're approved through a
Compassionate
doctor.
Care Act?
But they have said
Really?
Because it's only legal for
That's a
medicinal
cannabis
purposes,
program.
if an officer smells the odor of burnt marijuana, that can be the basis for them to then have a search of your vehicle, and therefore it's legal. Okay, so
Hey, shouts out to the trolls. They be showing up to do their job, though. I appreciate that. Come on in and troll, motherfucker.
Is it legal? If it's illegal, then there's a very
Y'all know
good
to go
chance
get that how to handle trolls video on my Buy Me a Coffee. It's available in one of the free extras. I told y'all I got y'all for free on that
That
one.
can be enough to establish reasonable suspicion, or in this case, probable cause, to be able to search your vehicle.
Been making them shut the hell up the whole time. Nah. Y'all come on in here and hate. I appreciate that. They let me know to keep doing stuff.
In Maryland, then you're going to be more protected there. Okay, so let's talk about how to handle this situation when you're dealing with a police officer. Let's say he comes up
Just
to
like
you,
these some
here
bitches.
you are in your car, you've been pulled over. Now the officer's going to go and speak to you like he did Mr. Dixon here and start asking you some questions. What should you do? Now, in fact, before I even break down the exact steps you should take, I want you to know I have seen literally thousands of police reports at our criminal defense law firm where this common tactic is used. So this is what a lot of police officers in Texas will do. They will be following you for a certain period of time, similar to what they did to Mr. Dixon, and they'll look for any ticky-tack reason to pull you over, for any traffic violation. For instance, let's say you stopped right over the crosswalk at a stop sign, or at a stoplight. They'll use that and say, ooh, traffic violation, you didn't stop far enough back. Or maybe you signaled a lane change, but you didn't do it within 50 feet, or they believe that you didn't do it within the time frame provided under your traffic code, depending on what state you're in. What they'll do is they'll make estimates on that, and they'll use that as a basis to establish reasonable suspicion to pull you over. Well, the moment they pull you over, what are they going to do? And now they want to interact with you and start having conversations. And if there's something they either see in plain view, or there's something they just don't like about the way something smells, whatever that is, because remember, it's going to be the officer's word against your word at that point, now they can use it as a basis to search your vehicle. So I want to remind you about this. It's extremely important here that you're careful about this. In states like Ohio and Texas, it's very common that officers will have a canine unit, a drug dog, literally nearby. I've seen it where an officer pulls someone over to give them a traffic ticket, which many times they don't even write the traffic ticket. They just use that as the basis to pull them over. And then there will literally be a drug dog 30 seconds away, and they're using anything they can as a basis to then be able to search that vehicle or run the drug dog around.
Then they got a confidential informant
So let's
that done
discuss
told
this for
on
a few
you.
minutes as we look at this.
So as soon as you left where you left, they was already on your ass. See, police be on some bullshit. That's why I said, hell, y'all supposed to be out here protecting and serving. Y'all just trying to hate on the motherfucker busting his moves. Hell, we gotta keep it popping though. Shit. That's why shit's becoming legal, so they can't say as much to us these days. Well, Mr. Harper, your business is kind of synonymous. I like saying synonymous with drug dealing and growing weed. Nah, it's deep water cultivating, sir. You can grow over 8,000 fucking plants in deep water culture. Is marijuana one of them? You're damn right.
First of all, what are some of the steps you should take if you find yourself being pulled over and maybe that's the situation, you've done nothing wrong? Number one, when an officer comes up and approaches you, roll down your window slightly, hand them what's required in your state. Most of the time that's going to be certainly your driver's license. That's normally required. And in many states, you're going to be required to provide registration of your vehicle. Why? Because if you don't provide proof of registration, that's actually a traffic offense. That can be a basis for the officer to now search anyway.
Nah, in Missouri, all thing they want is proof of insurance.
If you don't have proof of registration, that can be a basis for the officer to do more.
Fuck if you register the car.
But you don't have to engage in any conversation. The most important
That's why they
thing
pulled
is
you over
be
anyways.
polite,
Your
be
temp
quiet,
tag was out
provide
6
them
months
the
ago.
proof, let them run, and just basically don't open
Hey,
your
shouts
mouth
out to the people with temp tags from 2 years
Don't
ago.
engage in any small talk. I know this is hard. Many
Said
times
I bought the
people
car 2
want
years
to
ago,
engage in
still ain't
small
got a
talk. You
tag.
feel nervous. The officer will
Damn.
walk up and start speaking to you, and you'll feel like you have to just continue to talk. This is actually what the officers are trained to do. If they can get you to talk more and more and more, they're allowed to now be able to establish that they don't like either your body language, or they feel like you were holding something back, or they can use that as a basis now to establish probable cause potentially to search your vehicle. So one of the things you can do is don't engage in any small talk. And if the officer starts asking you a number of direct questions, trying to aggressively get you to engage in conversation or ask where you're coming from, where you're going, what are you doing, what's in your car, remember, you can exercise your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, but you must actually say it. There's case law out there that if you just remain silent without actually exercising that right, the officer can actually use your silence against you. I actually have a video that I covered this issue. This is really important to remember. So, what do you say? Officer, I exercise my right to remain silent, and I refuse to answer any other questions. That's number two. Number three, ask the officer if you are free to leave. Understand how the way cops work. A lot of times what they're gonna do is they're gonna walk up to you and they're gonna start speaking to you. They'll grab your driver's license, your registration. They'll go run to see if you have any warrants, and then they'll walk back up to you and start this small talk. But what they're really going to be doing is trying to delay as long as they can. If they're going to claim they smell the whiff of pot coming from your car, they're also likely going to call for a drug dog to come out because they're going to want to do a more thorough search. Or even if they don't smell, let's say they don't smell pot at all, and they don't use that as an excuse, they're going to want to prolong this so they can have the drug dog show up. So one of the things that's really important for you to do is to ask, officer, am I free to leave? This will force the officer to answer one way or the other. If he answers no, then now you have made it clear you wish to leave and you're asking if you are free to leave. And now the clock has definitely been going and starting here because an officer is not allowed to prolong a traffic stop any longer than is necessary in order to write you that ticket. This is established Supreme
Write the
Court
ticket
law.
then, bitch.
So by doing this,
I got
you're
shit to
letting
do.
the officer know you
It don't take 45 minutes to be in and out.
You're helping your attorney. You're helping your attorney so that in the future, if this becomes a prolonged traffic stop that then leads to a search, that leads to an arrest, your actual attorney can file a motion to suppress to potentially get the entire thing thrown out in court. Okay, so that is a critical point. Officer, am I free to leave? If he says yes, politely roll up your window and drive away. If he says no, officer, at this time I exercise my right to remain silent. I refuse to answer any questions. And then hold pat. Finally, if you know there is no odor of marijuana and the police are there and they're using
of
it
course
as a
I smell
pretext
like
to
weed.
search your car, look, don't don't fight it. The time to fight is not at the roadside.
You know damn well I got highlights running all day,
We
sis,
may
bro.
all know that there is no odor of marijuana, and that may be being used as a basis against you. But if you're in a state where marijuana is legal, you're in good standing because now you can have your attorney come in contest it. If you're in a state where marijuana is legal, then either way, the officer may legally be able to do what they're doing, but fighting them on the issue is not going to help you. All right, so this is what you know. If you're in a state where marijuana is completely legal, a whiff of pot's not going to cut it. If you're in a state where it's illegal in any capacity, courts are still going to allow it in many instances as a basis to search your car. See you next time.
You always got a right to remain silent. Shit. Your detectives detect. Your officers officiate, motherfucker. I didn't pull you over and ask you where you was going. Are you done? Are you done? Okay then, fucking retards. Gotta tell the police, like, alright, now it's time for me to go. I got places to be. You out here harassing people for trying to be getting a right to transportation. Shouts out to the right to transportation. Hell no, I ain't got a license. I got a right to move around. Shut the fuck up. Shout out to the big homie DJ Is. Y'all know to go check out both his YouTube channels. You dig? Both of them. He got the Is Beats Topic channel, and he got the normal DJ Is channel. Both of them slapping 24/7, so y'all know to go hit both of them up. Get y'all some beats. When our video sponsors come back, I'm pretty sure they might have either their same favorite song they already been selected, or they might find something new. You never know. She might be trying to upgrade. Hell. Y'all know to hit me up on the Buy Me a Coffee though. Or Instagram or any other social media place besides YouTube, because you know you met me on YouTube. So if you really want to be wrapped up with it, you hit a link and talk to me somewhere else. Hell, you know I ain't trying to pay YouTube nothing, so yeah, I already know they a $1 billion industry though. They making their money just off me being here and keeping y'all entertained. They said, oh, Popcorn, he doing a show today? Yeah. Keep him playing. We'll even show him on verticals. I still got all the fucking clips from yesterday I gotta set up. And I got all the ones from today I gotta set up. I got videos for days, boy. That's why I've been getting it in. 6 bows. Hit that live, vertical. Get them video highlights. Shout out to the highlight availability, because hell, that just make easy videos for me. I know I be entertaining sometimes, or sometimes I be high. Hell, whichever way it ended up happening. It's always a good show, though. Worth the time on a Saturday and Sunday while you're already doing it. Let's see what Goofy doing. Look at him, Goofy. He making another video again. Just shout out to the sponsors, because they keep him confident to do it. Let's see. This song almost over. So like we said, hit the Buy Me a Coffee. Which one of them on Spider Pigs? See, this nigga be working all the damn time. He said I do it for the hoes. Shouts out to Santa Claus. Y'all know it is holiday season. That was that Kill Bill by DJ Is. I keep telling y'all.
Give it gas when I'm living competition, getting past, living fast, furious, staying on track, never worry when I'm spinning. Laughs better getting back, ride for my dog, alphabeted on us, you gon' get it back, never split this pack. Whenever I witness cap, we ain't fucking with your fiction, facts, your conviction lacks. When I get up in my bag, I'ma spend, we ain't tripping off tax, clipping this tag, working on my wish list, cooking this cake, let me flip this stack, you a flash in the pan, while you relaxing, I can, but deep in the pack, this a damn, putting tracks in the sand, pushing my craft at the fan, got the people all clapping their hands, putting cash in my brand, keeping my octane high, my graded premium, not 8-9 or 8-7, and when I run across state line, I'm 9-1, I gun it, clock great time when time comes, disappearing in the dark horizon, way I cut turns, I'm as sharp as diamonds, got them on tilt like a car's alignment, this is raw refinement, not a hard assignment, I'ma give it gas, give it gas,
But anyways, back to my Buy Me a Coffee. Shouts out to the members. Y'all know we got members over there because we fully monetize YouTube content creators out here. We ain't playing with YouTube. We know they gonna try to get us, but hell, it be like that sometimes. You know how the players do. We keep it playing. Anyways, let's go view the page though, because you know the page look good. Page look real good. Yeah, go ahead and go on over to the Buy Me a Coffee. Shout out to the Buy Me a Coffee link. Y'all know to keep it trill. 'Tis the season. Don't be a reason. Izzy, Melinda, Amy. Shouts out to all the recent members and people that done came through. That Jay Jordan. You see the Jay Jordan be steady over here driving them Buy Me coffees for me. Appreciate that. You know, he a level 1 member. He pays for the full membership 1 year at a time. That way he get 2 months for free. Hey, that's the thing I appreciate about setting up the memberships like that, because you can get a deal. You can get a deal. You ain't got to pay me every month. You know, you get 2 months for free. I understand it's Christmas time and you didn't want to pay me this month. But hell, you bought your membership for a year, so you get this month free anyways, right? Come on now, do yourself a favor now. Do yourself a favor. Yeah, just splurge in the middle of the summer. Drop that hot 40. Or, you know, you can go ahead and get the $10 a month one for the hundo. You dig? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell y'all about getting memberships. We got you out here. Monetization coaching, too, available. But you better remember, after 2026, the cost on the monetization coaching is going up. I ain't finna keep showing y'all how to get a bag for a little piece of money. That'll let me know y'all serious now. Shout out to the hustle gang, because you know we're going to get that hustle thing going. You dig? You dig? Oh, and I got a video coming up that I might have to talk to the sponsors about, put them up on some game, because you know, I know they like to be informational and educational. Yeah, she said she was coming back. It might have to be with an interview with your boy. Shouts out to my upcoming Buy Me a Coffee products, because you know we got products out here. See, that's what I'm talking about. It ain't just home memberships posts. We got extras, commissions, wish list activities. We got stuff out here actually going on and cracking, but you know we ain't gonna talk about it too much. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the Rumble. We've been dropping the link in the comments somewhere. Y'all see we got the videos up over there on that side too. See, let's see my content. See. I still have one more video to post over here. I think I did it last night though. Oh, well, see, I check mine every week, especially on Tuesdays, because Buy Me a Coffee does auto pay on Wednesdays, usually weekly. So if you don't check for it on Tuesday, it's not gonna give you the auto pay sometimes. So you got to make sure you put in the request on a Tuesday though, because they'll do it on Wednesday. So yeah, every Tuesday night is the night that you actually go on and check your buy me a coffee and make sure you got your payment approved, whether they sent you the auto pay or not, because they'll do auto pays that just show up after certain amounts, but the smaller amounts you gotta actually approve, which is not really too big of a headache. But like I said, as long as you know, just to set the reminder on Tuesday to go get paid, because Wednesday's payday at Buy Me a Coffee. Shouts out to the Wednesday being payday, because you know Wednesday night you got you some, you got you that bag. Gotta make sure you get that bag. But like I said, y'all know to go hit up the Rumble. We put Spider Pig's content up over there too, so you know it gives you one less thing to look for moving around. You know what I'm saying? If you like watching stuff on Rumble, then there you go. You can watch Spider Pig and TWP or the Cultivation channel, because I post all three of them over on the Rumble side. So you know, put all that together for you. That's where Rumble gives you some of the value, especially like I said with me doing the pre-records. We down here recording right now. Shouts out to the recording screen. Shouts out to OBS, because you know we be in there. Anyways, I'm gonna stop that video because you know we about ready to get up out of here. We done had the exit song like a while ago, and we just sitting here talking because you know the people in the chat. Shout out to the chat people, because you know I'll kick it with y'all any day of the week for free. But you know you could always pay for my time too. You know, making something valuable for both of us. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all know how we do. Team Deep Water Cultivating. I'll probably see y'all Wednesday at 6. If not, I'll have some short videos on all the channels coming up some point in time this week, because that's how we roll around here. We're trying to get up to 1 million views somewhere. You dig? Anyways, y'all have y'all a nice day. I'll see y'all in the comments.